I'm your host with the most local 93. You're joining me for Red Carpet Diaries, Book 2, Chapter 14. I'll take the high road. Your first day on set, you got a crash course in all the things high class, and now you're ready to start filming on location in Cordonia. I swear, this is the bazillionth time I'm packing for a flight. Although this time I'm on location for a movie I actually like. Ow. Of course I'm not happy to leave you, Tazzy. How's this? I promise I'll bring you back all kinds of presents from Cordonia. Would you like that? Yes, I'll tell Uncle Chaz to make sure you get extra treats while I'm gone. No, I don't trust Chaz with the cat. Flip on the TV to entertain yourself while you pack. You're about halfway done when your phone buzzes with a text from Addison. Hey, quick cue. Fire away. Trying to figure out what to pack for the shoot. Do you like this for the Duchess's estate scenes? She sends along a picture of a gorgeous dress. It looks expensive, but less formal, perfect for the country life of a wealthy noble. Choosing a period-appropriate costume will not only impress Thomas Hunt and your co-stars, but it may change the course of the entire movie. God forbid you use talent. No. That's the first diamond choice of an outfit via text. Good job, choices, and with all under less than a minute. Good job, you must be really hungry for money for Christmas. It's beautiful, but I'm not sure it's right. Sorry, am I ruining your vision? No. Actually, you're kind of giving me a whole new vision. I've got to think this out. More later. Okay. You toss the phone on the bed and keep packing. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch a familiar face on the TV screen. Thanks so much for tuning in for Coffee with Candy. Today we're talking with Victor Montmonti. Victor, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, Candy.
We've heard all the rumors. Why don't you clear up what's really happening on the set of Double Agent?
It's all good news if you ask me. We've made some casting changes. We have incredibly talented new lead actress, Apricot Persimmon.
Seriously, they recast Apricot in my role? She's such a doll when she came on the show. It doesn't surprise me in the slightest to hear her star's rising. Speaking of stars, I hear you've had some trouble with your former lead, Jessica. Can you tell the audience what happened there?
I'd be happy to. The fact of the matter is, it's difficult business, and some people, well, they just can't cut it. Unfortunately, Jessica wasn't the actress we thought she was. It's too bad she felt the need to badmouth the production after we had to let her go.
Sounds like some serious sour grapes to me.
I'm gonna smack the sour right out of you.
Really? No one's even gonna mention Matt's accident?
That's on the past now. The important part is we're moving on. Victor turned straight to the camera, sneer curling his lips. You swear he was looking straight at you. We've gotten rid of the dead weight. Cast an actress who deserves success. Fuming, you turn off the TV. Why would you care? I should throw the remote at the wall. Scream into a pillow. You might damage the wall and that poor pillow. Pick up the pillow off the bed, press your face into it, and scream at the top of your lungs. When you pull it away, Tazzy is looking at you, obviously confused.
No. All better now, or at least it's out of my system.
You nuzzle Tazzy to your chest, burrowing your face in his soft fur.
That actually helped a lot.
You pace the room for a few seconds, working off the excess energy. Finally, you feel calm again.
We'll see if you're still smiling once we beat you at your own game, Victor.
You're placing the final few items in your suitcase when your phone rings. Hello? Jessica, so glad I caught you.
Thomas?
I always have time to talk to you. After all, who wouldn't want to hear your voice on the other end of the line?
You're being absurd. This is a professional call, nothing more.
Roger that. What professional reason did you have for calling?
Chris decided to fly out with his family later today, which means we have an extra seat on the plane. Paisley is lending the production. Since Chris is bringing his family, I thought it only fair you'll bring someone along as well. Is there anyone you'd like to ask to join us on location in Cordonia? Invite that special someone, a second diamond choice, in under 4 minutes. Well, if I was to invite someone special, it'd be probably Matt. Hey, I got an idea! For a total of 100 diamonds, how about we invite them all? Hey, you missed a whole entire opportunity there.
Honestly, I just want to focus on making the best movie we can while we're on location. But I wouldn't mind an extra seat to stretch out on during the crazy long flight.
I suppose since I offered you the seat, you can use it however you please. I'll see you tomorrow at the airport. He hangs up. Bye, Victor. We keep trying to flirt with you, and the game's like, yeah, no. You head to the airport bright and early the next morning. Spot Hunt chatting with Holly and Addison across the tarmac and walk over.
Hey guys!
I'd ask what Cordonia's like, but we've been dealing with Cordonia for over a year now, so excited to get started?
Yeah. Cordonia is setting for tons of film classics. The country has locations that fit almost any story. Forget that! You will not believe how gorgeous this place is! I went to Cordonia once for a wedding. Trust me, you're never gonna want to go home. That's not the best part, though. We're staying in a real-life castle! Really? How'd you swing that?
A friend who helped arrange the shoot is an acquaintance of the Cordonian royal family. Oh! I'm almost surprised, but not really.
Hunt showed me a few pictures of the castle. It's the ideal for the last Duchess. Also, for fulfilling my childhood dreams.
The flight attendant signals to all of you to it's time to board. You head off your luggage and make your way onto the plane. You all settle in your seats while the flight attendant passes around drinks and hot towels. Inside, you make yourself supremely comfortable in the 2 seats Hunt is set aside for you. Several hours later, the plane touches down in Cordonia. Drivers are waiting for the cast and crew. You weave along the charming old streets until you arrive at your filming location.
Holy crap, is this where we're shooting?
And where we're staying.
That's one hell of a favor. Seriously, what did you do where your friends come back with this? Cure a disease so rare only she suffers from it? I was gonna guess rescue her from the vicious monsters who were holding her hostage.
You're cute, we should hook you up with Maxwell.
Or he just let his friend borrow his yacht back when he was cashing those big modeling checks. Wait, what now?
Enough with this ridiculous speculation. Suffice it to say, my friends are well connected. Addison elbows you in the side and mouths, underwear model, and the 2 of you giggle. The crew starts setting up on the lawn. You head off to makeup, then to wardrobe with Addison.
So, what are you thinking for today? Well, actually, I had an idea that this is kind of out there, but I talked it over with Thomas, and he's fully on board. I want the costuming to be modern. The script will stay the same, but I think this will help the themes. Class, agency, female empowerment feel really present for people. Like what Baz Luhrmann did with Romeo and Juliet? Exactly! That sounds interesting. I'm in your hands.
She pulls out a dress, and you change into it. Once you're ready, you head over to where the crew is setting up for the first scene.
Chris waves hello, and his smile looks strained. Hey, Chris. How was your flight? Is everything okay? You seem a little stressed. You can tell. What's going on? Nothing. I'll be fine. Just pre-shoot jitters, I guess. He shrugs, and it's clear he's not going to say any more. I wouldn't have expected Chris Winters to still get nerves on set. A few minutes later, Hunt walks over to the two of you. Remember, he just had to spend time and fly over with his family. In the scene, Patrick is teaching the Duchess how to run the estate, a job which had previously been entirely performed by men. It's critical both to the Duchess's development and to the building romantic tension between the two of them. We're going for a slow burn here. You think you two can deliver that? Hunt stares at you, face inscrutable. You nod, he takes his place behind the camera. And action! But surely, if the farmers can't pay their rents, they deserve some mercy. I saw how they live today. I don't doubt their need. True, but if you're too lax, they'll take advantage. You frown, tilting your head to the side. You can sense from Hunt's expression that it's time to up the romantic tension in the scene. Yeah, but are we saying subtle, lick your lips? Or, like, We'll go subtle. Take his arm. You take a step towards Patrick, laying your hand on his arm, squeezing it lightly. I suppose I need to retrain my instincts. He jerks away quickly, not looking at you, almost like he's been scalded. Yes, well, it takes even men years to understand the subtleties. Cut, cut, cut! Was that too much? No. Jessica, that was perfect. That's exactly the hint of sex we want for the scene. The appropriate reaction, Chris, would have been titillation, not terror. Sorry, I just didn't want to overdo it. Did someone beat you with a scalding hot iron? Question mark? I'm fairly certain that to overdo it, you'd have to do something first. Let's keep going. But Chris, remember, you want this woman bit less decorum and a bit more desire. Chris nods, and the two of you return to your places. You rest your hand on Chris's arm a moment, gazing meaningfully into his eyes, and drop it back to your side. So we did right. Him, on the other hand, not so much. By the way, this is beautiful. Reminds me of the hills of Ireland. Start walking slowly across the rolling fields. Chris follows close behind. So you would have me punish them then? Turn them out the moment they fail to deliver payment to the estate? Chris' voice goes husky. I'd have you take a middle road. He traces a finger up your arm, demonstratingly, and he pulls you close, pressing your body against his. Whoa. Jesus, man. First he's ice cold and wants nothing to do with you, and then it's like, I will take you on this rolling hill right now. God, dear God, Cut. I'm sorry, I know my reaction was wrong, I just wasn't expecting that. Nor should you have. We just went from prim to practically pornographic. Chris sighs heavily, raking his fingers through his hair. I know, that was not right. What about the scene is troubling you? It's fairly straightforward. It is. You're right. The problem is, well, it has to do with my wife. Really? Is she here right now? Uncomfortable with romantic elements? I'm sure it's hard not to be jealous. Oh, God, no! She couldn't care less. She knows this is my job. Then what's her problem? The scene, exactly. It's not her problem, it's mine. The last couple movies I did were a thriller and a political drama. No romantic subplots in sight. Since my last romantic lead, my wife had the baby and things changed. But for the better, right? Dude, how do you as a guy remove all romantic inkling? Like it's either, oh god, don't touch me, or I'll take you on this kitchen counter right now. Like what? Where did you lose your middle ground, bro? Absolutely. My family is everything to me. But it made all this harder. I know this movie is just pretend, I know it's not a threat to my family, but it's like I can't turn that part of my brain off. That part worries that I could be hurting the people I love most in the world. I get that, and for the record, I think it's really sweet. Let's see if you still feel that way when we're on take 214. If we get to even take 14, I'm beating you. I think that can be avoided. Usually I prefer to let my actors bring their own interpretations to a scene, but perhaps in this instance you wouldn't mind me walking you through what I'm looking for? Honestly, it would be a godsend. Okay. Excellent, Jessica. Why don't you take your place again and I'll show Chris how it's done. And cue romantic indications with Thomas Hunt deepening even further. You move to the side and Hunt moves up next to you. The key to romance in a period drama is the moment just before you give in to desire. The electric inch of space between the two people who desperately long to touch but can't or won't. It's all in the anticipation. Precisely. The moment where your breath catches in your throat, your heart starts to race. That's what we're looking for. I remember learning this back in college. The suggestion of a thing standing in for the thing. I'm glad to hear you actually paid attention. I think it would be easiest to demonstrate exactly what I mean. I can stand in for Chris, or Addison can if you prefer. I'd like to run the scene with you. Certainly. Hunt moves into Chris's place. Jessica, if you could go back to the line about instincts, try without any physical contact. Got it. Perhaps I need to restrain my instincts. He leans towards Hunt, as though pulled by a magnet. He bends over, lips parted slightly. His hand raises slowly, hovering in the air between you, as if he wants to reach out to touch you, but can't. He gazes at you, and you're drawn into the moment, the Duchess's conflicting emotions. Yes. Then he turns away, frowning. The connection between the two of you cut off as though a switch was flicked. Yes, well, it takes even men years to understand the subtleties. Of course. Blink a few times, almost dizzy from the intensity of the brief scene. Cut. Chris, did you see that? What I was doing there? Yeah. I think I get it now. Certainly hope so. Let's begin. Again. Hunt moves back behind the camera. And action. This is like take 4, right? Oh god. What does this middle road look like? How will I know it? Chris swallows and looks up at you, eyes blazing. It must never be too hard. You'll discourage the poor men. We mustn't have that. He moves closer, just barely. You gaze up into Chris's eyes, holding his intense stare. Your breath catches. But neither can it be too soft or too easily yielding. And will you help me walk this path, Patrick? Chris's voice goes husky, and he raises an arm like he wants to touch you, but is almost afraid to, just like Hunt demonstrated. As long as she'll let me, ma'am. And cut. How'd it go? Your professionals tell me that it feel right this time. Han stares at the two of you intensely, his face revealing nothing. You think the scene felt... After 4 takes, I'm tired of it. Oh. Electric. It was everything you described, Thomas. The thrill of anticipation, desire so palpable you can almost see it. I think Chris was amazing. Both your performances were perfectly unacceptable. Han gazes at the two of you, his dark eyes piercing, and turns to stare off into the distance. He pauses for several seconds before speaking again. I think we should stop for today. Everyone used the night to recover from the flight, so we'll be rested and ready to keep moving ahead tomorrow. Without another word, he whisks off the set. The crew packs up for the day. You head to your rooms, admiring the high-arched ceilings, priceless art, and sumptuous decor along the way. Okay, staying in a castle is officially the best. A few minutes later, a bedside phone rings. Hello, is this Jessica? Speaking. Oh, God, I wish they'd just give you some inkling. This is Marie, the castle staff. I was wondering what you'd like sent up for dinner. Oh, I would like something local. Absolutely. We'll have an excellent butter-poached Portovarian salmon. Does that sound good to you? Oh, God, salmon. Yes, you had me at salmon. Sounds absolutely heavenly. We'll send up some of our world-famous Castellarian wine to accompany your meal and a slice of renowned Cordonian ruby pie for dessert. I won't say no to that. Thanks so much. And our other choice was pasta. Really? Soon a server arrives with a wheeled cart weighed down with a feast. The real treatment you guys are serving up is definitely helping me get into character. You dive into the delicacies laid out before you. When you're finished, you curl up in the luxurious bed with a script for tomorrow, determined to nail every scene. The movie is going to be unforgettable, and so will I. Unforgettable, just who you are. Your movie with Thomas Hunt finally seems to be on track. Can you finish it without Victor Montmarty learning about the production and ruining everything? Find out in the next chapter of Red Carpet Diaries. Don't worry, I'm sure if you swipe on the other way, it'll tell you. It'll spoil it. Anyway. Hope y'all did enjoy the video. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head on down the description down below. I hope y'all did enjoy. Just to let you know, we do have a few things coming up on my channel. First of all, we're continuing Spider-Man. Secondly, Fear the Walking Dead, the final season, episode 2, will be coming out on the 25th. Life is Strange, season 2, will be coming out on the 27th of this month. And many, many other content. And especially new content videos and such to come. But I just thought I'd let you guys know what to look forward to. It'll air first on Twitch, so head down the description below. There's a link to our Twitch, and you can catch that live before you will ever see it on YouTube. Typically, it takes a couple days for it to be exported and uploaded onto YouTube before you guys will see it. So you might want to check out Twitch instead. I want to expand more on that platform than I do on YouTube, just saying. Without further ado, thank you all for tuning in, and I will catch you all in the next, hopefully not as short, chapter. Peace.